voice. Right from a bunch of kind of newbies to a bunch of guys who are, as I said off air, slightly hairier. We welcome Crimson to the studio. Hi, guys.
Hey, how are you doing, Mike?
Okay, we're going to take a quick break, get it out of the way, and then we'll come back with a tune for you as well. But anyway, they've got a nifty album out. I just love the title of this. Untamed, Underground and Unwell. Well, you can do the Untamed and the Underground. I'll just do the Unwell, because it'll take no effort today whatsoever. Back after this break with Crimson.
With Carol Dooley. This is Radio Nova.
It is Radio Nova. It's Mike Moloney for Carol Dooley. In studio, we have Crimson, a local rock band, they say here. Actually, give us a four-piece alternative rock band, according to this. Where are you? You're kind of coming from all over the place. Actually, who's here first? From my right.
My name is Aidan. That's it.
Guitar and whatnot, yeah.
My name is Fergal.
Fergal. Okay, cool. And you are two, half a Crimson.
Half a Crimson.
Where did what's the crack with this? There's a bit of Westmead, a bit of Mullingar there. There's a bit of Galway. What's all that about?
We're all from Westmead, but Fergal's living in Dublin. Kevin here is in Leixlip. I'm in Westmead, and Kieran
Kieran's in Galway.
He lives in Galway.
We're all scattered around.
He's at home with a cold.
So he's at home with a cold, and you have my sympathy, man. You have my. So rehearsal is kind of interesting for you guys. It's like it's like a military exercise, yeah.
It takes a lot of
pilgrimage,
organising.
I think. We go most of the time. But, now and again.
I know it's good. It just takes a few phone calls and a bit of arranging, but we get together every now and again.
And a night out as well.
Yeah, well, it's handy. Well, Mullingar is kind of Mullingar is handy. It's halfway to everywhere. You got the N6, N4 there. Good luck. Yeah, you know. How long have you been at it? This crack at all?
Well, we've been playing since about 1997, 98, just as 15, 16-year-olds, and then we've been playing really our own stuff for about 5 years now.
5-6 years. Wow. Yeah. There's a lot of years playing just covers. And
well, speaking of old stuff, I was supposed to have played a track by now, and then we started chatting. So anyway, this is from the album Crimson, Untamed Underground Unwell, and I was just flicking through the album I got earlier today, and this second track just absolutely said hello to me. This is Crimson for you, Morose.
Joy bled with once again, my heart you have taken. Innocence, grace is lost forever. My love is not worth saying. Love is not alone, just a song. Bless the stars that cry in endless joys of mine. Loveless joy seek ever through endless streams and Eden. Bless the times, for they are
That was cool. This is Radio Nova, Locals Only, the programme. I'm Mike Moloney for Carol Dooley. If you want to partake in this particular programme, you can do so. Very simple. Just email nova@nova.ie. Nova@nova.ie. As we always say here, it's so simple, even drummers can do it. But Locals Only on the subject line, and tell us who you are, what you are, and send us MP3s attached if you want, or links to MySpace or wherever else you have your tunes. It's simple as that. Nova@nova.ie. You can be solo or a band. Crimson with us tonight. And they're kind of, I don't know if you want to talk about it really, but there's three brothers in this band. We hadn't really kind of got, it just turns out that, oh my God, why are their second names all the same? They might be brothers, Michael. You would never kind of get it though, because on one guitar we have someone who's kind of a Rory Gallagher look going on, and the other one looks like an accountant.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome, sir. Thank you very much. But so you've got a few years under your belts now, though. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of years there.
Yeah. Again, songs and all that. I mean, is it just everyone at it, or is there a lead songwriter?
Well, yeah, Fergal.
Oh, well, I would write the songs anyway, usually, and then I would just bring it to the guys.
Yeah.
And then it would usually kind of morph into something else anyway. But that's usually how we do it, you know.
It works. It's what works. So.
It works anyway, so it's good for us.
Yeah, okay. So the guys are kind of the favourite venue says here's the Stables in Mullingar. So you're kind of you're down that neck of the woods. Do you do a lot of gigging down there? Or is it just your favourite?
Well, it's we think it's a great venue. It's always kind of been our favourite home to play.
Yeah.
You know, we've played a good few gigs there, and we've seen some amazing bands there as well, and played with some amazing bands. Yeah. And it is, you know, it's the one place we kind of feel comfy playing.
It's great having it, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we'd be lost without it, especially in the Midlands, because there's not many venues in the Midlands really. So like the Stables is there. It's great. It's great for bands like us.
All right, well, listen, do you want to give us a live one? We have a couple of them. I know we want you to do a couple if you can. So, right, basically, intro this to yourself. Okay. So I'm trying to cut down the work. I've been here for 5 hours already, and I'm worn out. All right. So somebody do Hot Jock.
This is a song called "I Want to Be a Machine."
Ladies and gentlemen, Crimson live on the radio.
Walking in the chosen land, we're godless anyway. Remind me why I need to forgive the guilty man. No power in the wilderness, harnessing a thought. Born on a bright light, it's dimming soon enough.
in shape in between. Are you colder than I can say? Despair that I can see. Holy days to your chest. Dreams no mystery. Are you curtain sweeping in, murdering with lies? Another simple promise. The gallows in those eyes, and the sky won't fall, nor the heavens cold, and the sky won't fall, nor the heavens cold. I wanna be a machine held in shape in between. I wanna be a machine held in shape in between.
Very nice. That was Crimson. I Want to Be a Machine. And that's an acoustic version of a track from their album. It's great to be able to say that, isn't it? From their album, Unarmed, Untamed, I beg your pardon, Underground and Unwell. Unarmed, Untamed, yeah. Now, it looks like, reading about this thing, it looks like this album was an absolute pain to get together. It looks like you went through sweat, blood and tears. What was the crack there? It took, I know it took ages, but I mean, you start and stopped and then to restart or something, was it?
Yeah, well, I think it was mostly we spent that time, most of it, just doing the covers.
Yeah.
Covers ago. We loved to go playing covers ago for years.
Yeah.
Then we just kind of stopped and we said, okay, we have to do our own stuff. So we did that, and then we spent the last 3 years, just kind of trying to together
Perfect
some
songs.
tracks for ourselves that we just loved, basically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so that's what happened.
One of the delays, I suppose, was money.
Yeah, the inevitable, yeah. It was like-
If you're doing it, if you're funding it all yourself, you know, you have to get the cash
Tends to
together.
be the case, I think, for most bands now.
Well, as I
They try
said,
to do
I
their
put it
own
this
thing,
way.
you know.
I mean, I know this process was happening during the last pants of the Celtic Tiger, but I mean, I know from other musicians, even during the Celtic Tiger times, it was very hard to get 10, 20, 30 grand.
That's it.
And I mean, as you know, 10 or 20 grand is nothing. It's
But
to put an album, you know what I mean?
I know, yeah.
Other albums,
But,
I mean, that's just the drink bill in the studio, you know?
But it was.
Oh,
great.
sorry, I'm not talking about my record, though.
It was great fun, though. For our debut album, of course, it was a learning curve. Every step was a learning curve. So
Definitely.
Yeah.
we'll know for next time.
Did you manage to get a pile of songs together and select from, or did you just write what you needed?
No, I think we had a load of songs there to choose from.
yeah.
So
I think we had about 20 or so,
Yeah.
20 or so songs really there, and we just wanted the ones that were just the most.
yeah, but like we
biting
could
songs.
have put 14, 15, 16 tracks
Well,
on.
we just thought it'd be nice to keep
No,
it
I
just
have a
nice.
sneaky reason for actually asking it, because I have come across people over the years, or years and years of interviewing bands and all that, and there's a certain arrogance about certain songwriters where they just, well, I needed 12 tracks for the album, so I wrote 12, and the 12 I wrote were fab, darling, you know, and I go, not necessarily, pal. So you did have a selection process going on there.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Because it's a very difficult thing to do, because if you've written them, in a way you're the worst arbiters of what's good.
Yeah, that's it.
I have a rule about all the years doing the Moloney After Midnight thing at 2FM, never, with all the hundreds of bands and musicians we had in, I never let one of them pick a track for the radio. Ever. They will always pick the track that will send your audience flying to another station. Why'd you pick that? I just wanted to hear what it sounded like on the radio, but it's crap. So I'm picking good ones here. I've only had to flick through this one. It's great. I've just looked at the time here. Can you do me another live one, because the last player track we're going to have from the CD is quite a long one.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give us a song's called Blame, anyway. This one.
Say what's it called again, sorry?
This one's called Blame.
Blame. Okay, Blame. Crimson on Nova.
I'm just waiting for the ice to melt, for this body to rise from the flames, leave all traces of yesterday. Stop this brain passing round the blade. Started running with the human race. I couldn't recognize a single trace. Honey-coated, the perfect foe, running to a new disgrace. Let's hide in this room. It's better to be lost on the covers than with others. It's better. Let's hide in this room. It's better to be lost on the covers than with others. It's better in this room. You always went without shoes. Rain never bothered one more fool. Giving up your smile for heaven's sake. How you can't living in this place. I turned into your arms, my mind burning still, blood rushing to my cheeks. Everyone can go to hell, everyone can go to hell. Now there's nothing left to tell, even if I wanted to. Let's hide in this room. It's better to be lost on the covers than with others. It's better. Let's hide in this room. It's better to be lost on the covers than with others. It's better in this room. Hey, hey, hey. I'm just waiting for the ice to melt, for this body to rise from the flames, leave all traces of yesterday. Stop this brain passing around the blame.
Gouger class act, you know that? That's cool. That's Blame. That's Crimson from, that's the acoustic version of a track from their album Untamed Underground Unwell. And actually, I was just thinking there, it'd be great if I had enough time on this show, was long enough to actually do, like, have you played the acoustic version? Okay, now here's what that sounds like, full on, because it is different. You know?
It is.
It's great.
It's great to be able to play them acoustically as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, but it is the old trick. I mean, you know, it's the old thing. You know, you can have all the studio production in the world. Can I stand up on an acoustic guitar? Yeah, okay, it's a good song. You know, that's the crack. I've run out of time, guys, for a chance. Websites, the likes of that, websites, gigs. Give me the plug, Sid. Give me plug city.
For the websites, you can go on to facebook.com/Crimson Music.
Yeah.
And you can go on to myspace.com/Crimson Rock. Yeah. And the first track that you heard tonight, For You Morose, you can actually download that for free at tunecore.com/music/Crimson Crimson Rock, and you can also buy our album on iTunes.
Yeah, so go get it.
Go get it. That's pretty cool. That's great. I'm delighted you got an album out, as I know how hard it is to actually get it together.
Yeah.
The great thing about the digital age we live in, people can get directly at you to buy the thing, which is so, you know,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's brilliant, yeah.
While if you're trying to cover America, you need a record company because it's so vast, but for little old Ireland, DIY, if you think of it, the amount of money that David Gray made in Ireland off the White Ladder album made him a millionaire on its own.
Yeah, that's true.
I've worked it out statistically, there's a copy of that album in every home in the country.
There's a copy
So hopefully we get Crimson. There's one for every house in the country. Right, listen, I'm sorry I have to rush us off here now, but we've run out of time. I'm going to lie down somewhere dark now and take a lemsip.
Thanks very much.
Carol Dooley back next week. Oh, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. So that was Crimson, Untamed, Underground, and Unwell is the album. And we're going to play it with a track from it. And this is Old Woos. Thanks very much, lads.
Thanks a
nice
lot,
one.
Just in time, poison nuts in this mind. Of all the things you could have been, while you were standing here. Before you've broken all your mouth, before you've spoken, is it true that I see new words of bloody history? Keep his body on the ground. No one to find anyhow. Silent in these hands. A tired like old wounds. Running from the crowd made you feel so proud to wrap yourself in enemies. Your cause for fame, celebrity.
It's Radio Nova, locals only. I'm Mike Moloney. Oops, sorry, I missed that. That was Crimson from Untamed Underground Unwell, and that was the track called Old Wounds. And it's all good stuff, man. Just Google Crimson, you get them on MySpace all over the place, and go buy it, actually. They've slaved to put that record together. Now, I'm well late for news. Sorry that to Connor. But anyway, Locals only back next week with Carol Dooley. Coming up later on, we have the one and only Miss Pat James off the record from 10 o'clock. With the we have Rory's, don't we? We have Rory.
Oh, we have Rory.
And we have other stuff.
We have other stuff.
Lots of good other stuff.
Lots of good other stuff.
Okay. Now, if that isn't a specific if lots of good other... I should just tune in. 10 out of 1, isn't it?
10 till 1.
I reckon I should go till 2.
I reckon you could go.
I will go so. I'll just push the big go button. Goodbye.